We are here at Crescent Pointe Golf Club, and I am joined by Schiavone. He is the general manager here. And you know, last time you and I chatted, it was winter. I think it was maybe February when I was here, so we were kind of in a, you know, maybe a little bit of the off season, but now we're kind of right in the heart of the summer season. So talk to us a little bit about the course and the shape that it's in this year.
Sure. So it's the time of year now. It's getting hot. The grass is liking that heat. And we have taken so much more time to focus in on the turf, where in the winter we focused on things that weren't turf related, from bridges to bunkers and stuff like that. And we're seeing once again the fruits of our labor this time of year.
Yeah. So when people come out, you know, as you've said, it's kind of been a work in progress. We're seeing lots of different improvements around the course, but what can they expect to see in the summer? Obviously you're talking about the turf, but tell us a little bit more about what you did over the winter that they're going to see as they go around the course this summer.
Sure. So they're going to see a lot more shaping that is going to really be, what's the word I'm looking for, emanated by all of the beautiful grass that's now going to be pushing closer to bunkers, bridges that were smoothed over and redone. All this growth that we're going to get in the next couple months is really going to exemplify everything that we've done. So on top of just better lines on the golf course, from fairways into rough to bunkers to rough to lines around the green and fringes, they're also going to just see more pop out of the whole golf course, which is awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. And I know you were really concentrated on the greens in the winter. I'm sure, and they were looking beautiful, so I'm sure they're still looking that good now.
Yeah, they're looking better than ever. You know, we had a transition period where we overseeded the greens, so we had mixed grasses. So we had a couple months where that overseed grass, that Poa-triv, was dying out, and the Bermuda grass was having to take it over. So we're getting into, the Bermuda grass is now hitting its stride, where it's moving laterally, it's filling in, and we're getting that vibrancy and the color of the grass back that, well, we might have lacked a little bit in the month before. Okay. But now we're running with that. That will carry us all the way into October and November.
Excellent. So in light of more improvements that you're doing, we're standing here on the driving range today, and behind us you can see that you are doing work here to make this even a better amenity. So tell us what's going to be new and what people can expect when this is all finished.
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, we're busier than ever, and we don't have the largest deck here. We have a good deck, but it's not the largest. And with all the new play that we've had, the more memberships and just everything growing, we needed more turf because the turf was getting beat up, which is, you know, it's a good thing, ultimately. So we're putting 80 feet of range out here. We're going to have 8 or 9 stalls for people to be hitting off of. So a lot of days of the week, we can let the grass grow in. So down the weekends, our membership and our golfers can come out and hit on nice, beautiful turf.
Okay, but we do want to make sure that people know the range is still open while this is going on.
Oh yeah.
The range is still, there's parts of it that are still open, so they can still have that practice time.
Right, oh, 100%. And we're only a few work days away. We're still getting the synthetic stuff in onto property. But after that comes in, it'll only take a day or two for this to be finished. But even at the same time, our members and our guests, our golfers can still come and they can hit on the range. It's totally wide open.
And something I think it's important to mention, we probably do each time, but your courses are open to the public. So you can have a membership, but you can also just drop in and play. And when I was here in February, there was a line of people. It was a beautiful day that day. So I think there was, you know, people were really excited to get out on the course, and there was a line in the clubhouse waiting to get on the course. What are you seeing this summer in terms of the popularity of it coming back? And talk to us about how to be a member or just to play around. Yeah,
well, to be a member, all you got to do is just call up, sign up. Either if you don't want to come into the pro shop and see our great club, all it takes is to just pick up the phone. We'd be happy to talk to you about anything, any of the facets of membership. As far as just growing in general, the seasonality it's a little bit different this because I'm up from the north, where the summer is where everything is just kind of exploding. But in the south, it's more the turf is exploding in the summertime and it gets a little bit hot. So people want to play in that 7 to 11 a.m., 7 to 12 window, where there's not necessarily as many rounds as there were kind of in that season when you were here that February and March. But it gives us an awesome opportunity to really focus in on the golf course, so that when we do become busy again in the fall, in that September, October range, we're looking as good as we've ever been. And that is our goal. Our goal is to just each season get one notch better.
Yeah, and how you've been here, remind us how long you've been here and making these improvements.
It has been two years, 2 months.
Okay, yeah,
so
excellent.
It hasn't been that long, and we're really starting to see the fruits of our labor.
Yeah, you've really done a great job. So thank you for sharing about what's going on this summer.
Yeah, thank you.